Welcome to the Daily Jing for Monday, April 30th. Here's a quote of the day. A writer is unfair to himself when he is unable to be hard on himself. Marion Moore. She's a poet, mid 20th century poet, American. Let's go to the schedule. The 14th week. We're starting Marshall and VN2 4.5 on Marshall. Here's the final exam rubric and assignment. I went over that on Friday. Let's look at the template, the portfolio template. So read the descriptions, download this page, cut and paste your material into the sections below, rename the file with your last name, portfolio. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut this part out and then start here with your name section. Write a self-reflection of about 1 page, single space, about 500 words. Paste in the peer review responses, the end comments that you did. You should have 6 of them now by the end of the term. And then the familiar essay rough draft. You can go and you can download the rough draft by going up here to File and go Download As and Microsoft Word, and then paste it in here, single spaced, and then put in the familiar essay rough final draft, double spaced, with works cited. Okay, so that's the portfolio. We're working on Marshall, like I said, and just a brief note here about your papers that I looked at last week. When you revise your essay, don't merely change whatever I have commented on. Because usually I comment from the beginning and then I see that you're doing the same sort of thing and I put a kind of a more general comment, but you should take a look at your entire essay and draw an idea throughout that you reflect upon and gather knowledge about. Most of you are writing reports or personal essays without much reflection and without an idea. You're just narrating something. And that's not an essay. You have to come up with an idea. Let me go back to the schedule. Moore's essay that we did last week on Appalachia, one of her ideas was the idea of disaster, and she sets this up at the very beginning of her essay, and then works it through the disaster that happened in West Virginia in the early 30s, where all those black workers and their families were poisoned and died, by Union Carbide. So that's the sort of thing that I'm interested in you doing, is to take some kind of idea. Marshall does the same thing with his idea of his leg and his disability. He sees that in a bunch of different ways. And I'll talk about that some more on Wednesday. Okay? All right. Let's go back to the notes. What essay are we reading this week? We're reading Marshall's essay. Okay? All right. Thanks. Bye.